and you can't keep a good girl down.
My ultimate goal is to have a studio, a music and dance school that's really, really fun, like really fun, where the kids are great. The dancers are great, the musicians are great, and I am just, wow, wish I'd been trained like that.
My son AJ was sitting at the dance recital on Mother's Day of this year and really enjoyed watching my daughter in her performance, and turned to me as we were sitting there and said, I really want to take dance. And so we signed him up. He'll start in the fall with a tap class.
I feel like we are like a family. I feel like we grow from each other, we learn from each other, not only in class, but outside of class.
There's so much you can learn from dancing, just stage presence, confidence. I know when I was younger, I was the quiet kid and I didn't really talk to very many people, but being in dance, I've had to learn to be more social, and it's just been great for me.
Most of our dancers, aren't coming here to be professional dancers. Many little girls, they just dream about wearing that tutu and have a good time.
I just think that it is one of the best ways to be able to teach your kid, girl or boy, to express themselves through the arts.
A positive attitude amongst the students. And I would say that's unique in Charlotte, and maybe even unique in the country, to have a school of this level with their level of expertise, and for them to focus so much on character.
The energy in this school is definitely really high.
I'll cover for you, man. Don't worry.
It's a place of learning. It's a place where students take their craft seriously, teachers take their craft seriously.
1, 2, 3, 4. They can edit anything, man. Don't worry.
Kids want to learn the latest rock song, whatever they're hearing on the radio. In addition to giving them that, I try to give some of that classical foundation, some of that technique, some of that theory.
The only thing I would say, give it a little time here.
They're coming out of lessons actually being musicians.
How long does that one hold before you come in? 2. Okay, so I'm gonna play right here, and I want you to count 2 when I get here, okay?
Once they're exposed to something more creative, I think they find a whole nother world of things.
1, 2. Very nice.
Even if, they decide to become a businessman or a businesswoman, they know that they've also got this real appreciation and joy for the arts. So it's really, for me, it's about them finding an outlet and creativity in the arts.
Really, it demonstrates and presents a way to communicate emotions or a message without words, and that's what dance and music does.
In Nutcracker, every year we get a couple new fathers on that kind of volunteer, and I go up to them and say, guys, you've got to be a part of our party scene. This is going to be awesome. And they look at me and they're like, I don't know, man. This is just not a good idea. I don't know how to dance.
I didn't think I had what it took to be in the Nutcracker.
Then we get into rehearsals, and they just start to have a blast, especially being able to share that with their own kid on stage. And I think that's a big factor for them, to be able to have that bond, just and be able to walk with them in something that they enjoy so much.
It became fun and became kind of addictive. And I knew that she would appreciate it too, and it's something I could do to be with her, as well as, helping my son with sports and things. After the first year, I was hooked.
The school and the nonprofit are really supported by a strong group of volunteers. I couldn't do it without them, honestly. I couldn't pull off the productions we pull off without them. And having them involved is really important because it creates a sense of family, and the bond that the parents have with their child throughout the process is really intense and strong, and they're creating memories by volunteering with their children that are going to last a lifetime.
It amazes me how professional the students always look on stage.
At Piedmont School of Music and Dance, we set goals for them, and they 9 times out of 10 don't just reach the goals, they exceed their goals. And I love that moment, is the look on their face and they realize that they have just done it. Whatever it may be, they've done it.